إليكم البيان باللغة الإنجليزية تلقيه عليكم الأستاذة الدكتورة وفاء حفني. Now speak to you from Professor Dr. Wafaa Hifni, former foreign spokesperson of the Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women.
The concluding declaration of the third conference of the Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women on the 22nd of May 2014. The Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women declares and announces its campaign of total rejection of the blood presidency and considers the so-called election an absurd theatrical play in an attempt to legitimize what is not legitimate. The Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women renews its trust in the legitimate president of Egypt, Professor Dr. Mohamed Morsi, and holds high his resilience in the face of the coup, in spite of being kidnapped and held under arms. We Egyptian women consider the past 10 years not counted from the legitimate presidency of Dr. Morsi, which will commence once the coup is broken and he comes back to power. The revolutionary anti-coup women movement asserts that they have commenced in documenting all the criminal actions which the coup has conflicted during these 10 months, and it hopes to take the coupists to court in Egypt and outside. These criminal acts include the killing of over 1,500 women, the killing of over 5,000 protesters in mass massacres and sit-ins in universities and in several Meidans. The detention of over 1,500 women during the last 10 months. The sentence of women to more than 11 years to each woman, or 6 months, from 11 to 6 months, with a total of 169 years during these 10 months. And the detention of over 23,000 Egyptian citizens and the suffering of their families while they are detained. These people were kidnapped, taken from their families, and even their lawyers don't know their whereabouts until they come up in political prisons. Due to all these crimes, and in consequence of this, the Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women asserts the necessity of the following. First, the immediate break of the coup and return to legitimacy, and the return of the legal president, Dr. Morsi, to resume the democratic path on the basis of the 25th revolution. 2, boycott of the blood presidency and negating of all its procedures and results. There is no legitimacy to a criminal or a killer or a traitor of his country and nation. 3, the resuming of the revolutionary events on the streets, in the universities, and which the bloody coup has, with all its massacres and catastrophic court sentences, failed to end. 4, taking to court and filing cases against all who participated in the military coup or prepared for it or committed crimes during it, through revolutionary courts, to gain justice to the martyrs and the criminalized against. Finally, calling upon all loyal Egyptian women from all parties and from all political backgrounds and affiliations to participate actively in regaining the accomplishments of the 25th revolution and defending the glorious revolution of the people, which no one has a right to negotiate against. In conclusion, The Revolutionary Coalition of Egyptian Women honors and regards the mothers of the martyrs and the families of the detained and the injured and the missing persons' families and all revolutionists on the streets and in the schools and in their universities. It expresses its support for their efforts, asserting that criminal acts and treason do not fall never by time, and the coupists will pay a high price for the destruction that they have caused. The sacrifices will remain fuel for the future and examples for the coming ages. Down with the military coup. Our women are stronger than bullets. May 22nd, 2014.